Get in. Just come across here now, onto the left towards this big concrete silo thing.
Okay.
Definitely Mamba. That will make us cover. Watch out, if they around across here. Should move though.
Shucks, this grass is long.
Right, there it is. That's it. You get it there? Come. You can hear the echo even. It's actually busting my ears here. So the Mamba, it came through here. Now here's our problem. Confined space like this, can you hear the echo in this big, beautiful old silo on this farm? We didn't have even time to introduce the video. We're driving around. Sometimes there's time to introduce a video, sometimes there's not. Big black snake comes straight across the road, definitely Mamba. I saw its tail heading in over here. So this is the most dangerous part. Let me get a glove just in case here. You actually, ideally, I don't normally wear long pants, but this is a scenario where you want long pants. And what I'm hoping for is that we can actually hear the Mamba moving. Come behind me. Whatever you do, don't walk where I haven't walked yet. It's a decent sized Mamba. I would say just over the 2 meter mark. Get you where I can see where my feet are, so a lot more comfortable again. And I tell you, I'm as nervous as a bag of cats at a dog pound. Snake could be anywhere in here. I don't know if there are holes going out, could have gone there as well. Could be anywhere. 2 meter black Mamba disappears just that quickly. Thought that was it, but it's not.
Yeah.
So, you see something?
Yeah.
Snake?
I saw
Definitely see the snake?
No, I saw movement.
Where?
Yeah.
Absolutely petrifying. What moved there?
You call the ring.
Come on. You see some stuff in there? There it is. There's snake, come look here. Here we go. Now we see the snake. Okay, can you see the body over here? Can you see it right there? Still hiding. Doesn't know we've seen it yet. It's right over here. Let me bring the camera in close. You can see the body of a black Mamba there. Comes down here. This is where the tail end is over there. Alright, come take here. I'll tell you what, I was really scared there for a moment. It's always nerve-wracking. I'm about to touch its tail. Here we go, Mamba. Look at the hood. The hood's up now. It's okay. The black Mamba. The most infamous snake in Africa. He's still quite chilled out. A little bit of a hood there for a moment, but he's still pretty chilled. It's actually too early in the morning. It's still quite cool. Snake. Some nifty hook work there quickly. The snake is still cool. It hasn't warmed up yet. Because obviously on an early morning little hunt there, we're going out to bask. And what I think we should do is I should try and grab this snake here, get it out of this room so we can talk about it without this echo and this reverb. It's also not an ideal position, having a black mamba in a confined space like this, because when the snake does wake up, it's going to go mad. Look at that. Isn't it spectacular? Hunting. Maybe it was hunting in here. Maybe it saw our vehicle, got out the way. I'm not 100% sure. But it's a spectacular snake. What I want to try and do now, it's going to be quite difficult. I want to try, grab it just behind the head here. Go forward. Okay. Quickly it disappears again. Where you snake? Yeah, that's what I want. You're not interested in that, are you? I don't want to try to take the snake out on a hook stick because it's just outside there, it's just long grass. And I don't know how I'm going to get through that hole while the snake's on a hook, even when it's been quite calm like this. Just relax now. Oh, look at that. You don't want that action. Look at that hood showing. Again, it's okay, big guy. It's okay. There we go, snake going. What I'm going to try and do is nick it in a technique that we like to use when you're in the bush and you don't have a grab stick with you. What we try and do is just get its head to lock around something like this. Come on. You can come in close now. You see what it's doing now? What it's doing now is holding on with its neck so it doesn't realize that you come up close to grab it. There we go. I've got it. Not ideally, but I've got it. The black mamba, one of my favorite snakes in the world. Isn't that brilliant? Let's get outside here quickly and we'll show you more. Can you bring, oh, it's pooed all over me, all over my shirt. Highly allergic to this poo too, so I don't want to spend too long with it. Okay, you right?
Yeah.
I can't give you a hand right now. All right, come on. And guys, I haven't introduced Kirsty, Mrs. Dingo, behind the camera. Swing it around quickly at yourself, at your big mug there. There she is, isn't that? Oh, she's so quick. Swing it around one more time so people can see you back at home. Now you're looking at the silo, back down. There's it. There's the missus. There's the missus. And what a romantic morning we're having, coming out, catching black mambas together. Now my arm is already itchy. Look at those welts there. That's not from the venom. That's from fireweed, from diving. But the problem is this poo is right on top of those things. They're not open wounds, so I don't have to worry about that. However, it just does, it adds to the itchiness a little bit. Now look at the mouth on this snake, and that's why they call it the black mamba. Look at that pitch black inside that mouth. Isn't it spectacular? What a magnificent, magnificent snake. How's that? The mouth of the black mamba. The bite of the snake, known as the kiss of death. Just want to show you something very quickly. Have to be gentle. Can you see those fangs there? Whoa, and did you see the venom come right out of them? That's the fangs there of the black mamba. And you can see they're not really big fangs. In fact, a snake, even with big fangs, centimeter fangs are really big for a black mamba. This is not such a big snake. It's probably about the 1.8 meter mark or so. And they can get right up to 4.5 meters. That's the record. 4.5 meters. The second longest venomous snake in the world after the king cobra. But these guys, different kettle of fish to the king cobra. Now what a lot of people will see is you will see some black kind of sheath, we call it, over the fangs there. And people say, oh, the snake is devenomized or defanged. That's just ignorance, actually. What that is, it's a protective layer that you've got. It's like a gum in the mouth that goes over those fangs and protects them most of the time. Also stops the snake biting itself all the time. Another question we often get is, if the snake bites itself, what happens? Absolutely nothing. It's like you biting your cheek. You might get a bit sore there, get an ulcer or something, but it's not going to do any harm. The venom won't affect the snake. One black mamba bites another black mamba, no problem whatsoever. Absolutely incredible, incredible snake. They're the quickest snakes in the world. Super fast. I mean, this snake, electric. It just quicker than Seabiscuit. Absolutely spectacular snakes. And they're excellent climbers. They'll climb trees. They'll swim over rivers. They'll go everywhere. Did you hear that? I think it was a cow. We're on this beautiful farm in this valley here. And it's just prolific with black mambas. They're thick. They're everywhere here. Absolutely spectacular, spectacular snakes. And as you can see on my arm here, guys, look at all that poo. It's on my shirt as well. It's all over the place here. And the reason for that is when you come across a wild snake like this, it gets a fright when it gets cornered and it'll just defecate all over you. Now, it's not stressed out. I've got it. You can see it's not trying to bite. It's not carrying on pooing. It's just parking here in my arms now, wondering, are you going to eat me? What you going to do? I would never eat you. I think you are magnificent. You beautiful, beautiful snake. And unfortunately, so many people see these snakes and they're prolific out here on farms. And they come into rural people's houses. And the reason for that is some people are just dirty buggers. They don't take away their trash. They leave their rubbish all over the place. Rats come in, and these guys, they'll eat 2-3 rats a week sometimes if it's hot enough. They grow super quickly. A hatchling can go from a hatchling to 2 meters in a year. That's how quickly these snakes eat. So they come along and they're around people's houses in the proximity to people, and that's where the conflict exists. In rural parts of Africa, sometimes built up big cities, black mambas. And a snake like this, enough venom to kill probably 20-30 people. And they just bite repeatedly and bite really quickly. But I think they're absolutely beautiful. Beautiful gray color underneath, and you'll see the color of the snake is not black. That's where we spoke about the mouth. It's more brown. If it's been in captivity, the whole body will go that gray color. It'll go gunmetal gray, light gray. The whole body. It's absolutely spectacular. But these wild caught animals, you can see a lot more brown because they're out here in nature. And what's happening out here is you're getting rain on them and dirt on them and all kinds of things. Beautiful, beautiful snake. I think what we're going to do, release him back into that silo. That's where he was going. Maybe there are rats in there. Maybe there's old grain that the rats come in for and he hunts. Who knows? Spectacular snake. One of the highlights of my life, working with these beautiful, big, dangerous black mambas. I absolutely love them. When you see snakes, just leave them alone. Not going to do anything to you. Please don't try and catch a snake like I did today. Very, very dangerous. I've been doing this for 30 odd years. And that's why. And even with the 30 years of experience, there's lots of times where I've had problems. So the super potent neurotoxin of the black mamba, you want to stay away from that. Let's say goodbye to this beautiful, beautiful snake and we'll let it go on its way. Isn't it spectacular? The black mamba. Woohoo! Just grab me my hook stick, please. Alright. There we go, big guy. Oh no, not there. Let's put you right back where you came from. There we go. Oh, wants to go out now. It's alright, but there's a road here, my mate. There we go. The infamous black mamba on his way. He's coming out. There he goes. Black mamba release. Isn't that exciting? And another black mamba back off on its way. Isn't that exciting? Thanks for joining us. We see you next time. Dingo out.